The Quran and Hadith are central texts in Islam. They provide guidance for millions of Muslims worldwide. Beyond spiritual teachings, these texts contain references to natural phenomena. Some of these references seem to align with modern scientific discoveries. This phenomenon is often referred to as scientific miracles.
Scientific miracles in religious texts are intriguing. They suggest that ancient scriptures may hold knowledge beyond their time. This essay explores such miracles in the Quran and Hadith. It compares them with modern science to understand their significance. The aim is to make this information accessible. We will use simple language and clear examples. By the end, you'll see how faith and science can intersect harmoniously.
Scientific miracles can strengthen faith for believers. They also spark curiosity in those interested in science. Let's delve into this fascinating intersection between ancient texts and modern discoveries.
The Quran is the holy book of Islam. Muslims believe it is the word of God revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. The Quran is written in Arabic and consists of 114 chapters called surahs. Each surah contains verses known as ayahs. The Quran covers various aspects of life. It includes spiritual guidance, laws, and moral teachings. It also touches on natural phenomena and the universe. Muslims consider the Quran to be a complete and final revelation from God. The Quran is recited and memorized by millions of Muslims. It is a source of inspiration and guidance. Its verses are often studied for their deeper meanings, including scientific insights. The Quran's references to nature and the universe are particularly interesting. They speak of the creation of the heavens and the earth. They mention the development of life and the natural world. These references have intrigued scholars and scientists alike.
The Hadith is a collection of sayings and actions of the Prophet Muhammad. These sayings were recorded by his companions and later compiled into books. The Hadith complements the Quran by providing additional context and guidance. There are thousands of Hadiths varying in authenticity. Scholars classify them based on their reliability. The most trusted collections include Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. These collections are highly regarded in the Islamic tradition. The Hadith covers various topics. It includes guidance on daily life, ethics, and spirituality. It also contains references to natural phenomena similar to the Quran. These references are sometimes seen as scientific insights. The Hadith is an essential part of Islamic teachings. It helps Muslims understand the Quran better. It also provides practical examples of the Prophet's life. This makes the Hadith a valuable resource for understanding scientific miracles in Islam.
The Quran contains numerous references to natural phenomena. One example is the development of the human embryo. Another example is the expansion of the universe. The Quran also mentions the role of mountains in stabilizing the earth. These examples show that the Quran contains knowledge that aligns with modern science.
Section 5. Modern scientific discoveries and the Quran. Modern science has made significant discoveries about the universe. Interestingly, some of these discoveries align with the Quran. For instance, the Big Bang theory describes the universe's origin. The Quran mentions the heavens and the earth being a joined entity before being separated, Surah Al-Anbiya 21:30. This resembles the Big Bang concept. Another example is the protective role of the atmosphere. The Quran states, "And we made the sky a protected ceiling," Surah Al-Anbiya 21:32. Modern science confirms that the Earth's atmosphere protects life by blocking harmful radiation. The Quran also speaks of the water cycle. It describes the process of rainfall and the growth of plants, Surah Az-Zumar 39:21. This aligns with our understanding of the hydrological cycle. These alignments between the Quran and modern science are fascinating. They suggest that the Quran contains knowledge that was ahead of its time. This strengthens the belief in its divine origin for many Muslims.
Section 6. Examples of scientific miracles in the Hadith. The Hadith contains references to natural phenomena. Some align with modern scientific knowledge. For instance, the Prophet spoke about human development stages. He mentioned a drop of fluid and a clinging clot. This mirrors embryonic development. Another example is the importance of cleanliness. The Prophet said, "Cleanliness is half of faith." Modern science confirms its importance. The Hadith mentions the benefits of dates and honey. modern science recognizes their value. These examples show the Hadith aligns with modern science.
Section 7. Modern scientific discoveries and the Hadith. Modern science has made significant discoveries about health and the natural world. Interestingly, some of these discoveries align with the Hadith. For instance, the importance of hygiene in preventing diseases is well known today. The Hadith's emphasis on cleanliness aligns with this understanding. Another example is the health benefits of certain foods. The Prophet's recommendation of dates and honey is supported by modern nutritional science. Dates are rich in essential nutrients and honey has antibacterial properties. The Hadith also mentions the benefits of physical activity. The Prophet encouraged physical fitness and said, "The strong believer is better and more beloved to Allah than the weak believer." Sahih Muslim Book 33, Hadith 6441. Modern science confirms the importance of physical fitness for overall health. These alignments between the Hadith and modern science are fascinating. They suggest that the Hadith contains knowledge that was ahead of its time. This strengthens the belief in its divine inspiration for many Muslims.
Section 8 Case Study. Embryology in the Quran and Hadith. Embryology is a field that studies the development of embryos. The Quran and Hadith contain detailed descriptions of embryonic development. These descriptions align with modern scientific knowledge.
The Quran mentions the creation of a clinging clot, Surah Al-Alaq 96, verse 2. This resembles the early stages of an embryo which clings to the uterine wall. The Quran also describes the creation of bones and flesh, Surah Al-Mu'minun 23, verse 14. This aligns with the stages of embryonic development observed in modern science.
The Hadith also contains references to embryology. The Prophet Muhammad described the creation of a drop of fluid and then a clinging clot, Sahih Muslim, Book 33, Hadith 6390. This description is similar to the stages of embryonic development.
These descriptions in the Quran and Hadith are remarkable. They show a detailed understanding of embryology long before modern science. This has led many to believe in the scientific miracles of the Quran and Hadith.
Section 9 Case Study. Cosmology in the Quran and Hadith. Cosmology is the study of the universe's origin and structure. The Quran and Hadith contain references to cosmological phenomena.
The Quran mentions the expansion of the universe. It states, "We are expanding it." Surah Ad-Dariyat 51, verse 47. This aligns with the modern understanding of the universe's expansion. The Quran also describes the protective role of the atmosphere. It says, "We made the sky a protected ceiling." Surah Al-Anbiya 21, verse 32. Modern science confirms that the Earth's atmosphere protects life.
Section 10. Importance of scientific miracles. Scientific miracles in the Quran and Hadith are significant for several reasons. They strengthen the faith of believers. They show that ancient scriptures contain knowledge beyond their time. This suggests a divine origin for these texts. These miracles also spark curiosity and interest in science. They encourage people to explore the natural world. This aligns with the Quranic encouragement to seek knowledge and understanding. Scientific miracles also promote dialogue between faith and science. They show that faith and science can coexist harmoniously. This can lead to a deeper understanding of both fields. In summary, scientific miracles in the Quran and Hadith are important. They strengthen faith, spark curiosity, and promote dialogue. They show that ancient scriptures contain profound knowledge about the natural world.
Section 11. Conclusion, the alignment of faith and science. In conclusion, the Quran and Hadith contain numerous references to natural phenomena. Some of these references align with modern scientific discoveries. This phenomenon is often referred to as scientific miracles. We explored specific examples from the Quran and Hadith. We compared these examples with modern science. We saw how these ancient texts contain knowledge beyond their time. This suggests a divine origin for these texts. Scientific miracles in the Quran and Hadith strengthen faith. They spark curiosity and promote dialogue between faith and science. They show that faith and science can coexist harmoniously. By understanding these scientific miracles, we can appreciate the profound knowledge in ancient scriptures. we can see how faith and science can work together to deepen our understanding of the natural world.